How's it going, Internet? Facebook, YouTube, what's up? It's Troy here from Title Boxing Club in Palos Park. And here comes another video. Another top 5 video as well. Now, in the beginning of the summer, I had a top 5 best ways to obtain and maintain your summer body. So let me ask you, did you get the body you wanted? Did you? Now, if you didn't, or if you're on the cusp, as they say, you're on your way, you had some improvements, but you're still working, that's great. If you did, that's great too. Either way, we're going into the fall season. Season of pullovers and jeans and long sleeve shirts. This doesn't mean you ought to stop working towards your body. There's a lot of people that will just kind of stop when the holiday season hits. Like from Halloween to New Year's Eve, they stop and they just like gorge on candy, and then Thanksgiving dinner, and then Christmas treats of all kinds, gingerbread men. But I know you ain't gonna do that. I know you're the type of person that does work all year round. If you're not the body you want now, you're on the way. And that's why I'm here. We're gonna be talking supplements today. Now, a supplement is not a miracle drug, as you may or may not know. One time I had a friend who bought a fat-burning pill and returned it after a week. He said, "This stuff doesn't work, give me my money back." So the supplement store person kindly asked, "Did you work out?" Yeah, I said no. "Oh, did you change the way you ate?" Yeah, I said no. "Of course I didn't. This pill was supposed to do it for me. Why didn't it do it for me? I want my money back." And if you think I'm exaggerating, that is exactly the truth. That was exactly the true story it was. So, what was my point? Well, the supplement's going to help your eating habits and help your workouts towards getting the body you want. They're not going to replace hard work, dedication, and good common sense eating. They're not. With that said, though, there are some supplements that you could take priority over to improve your body. And that's my top 5. You ready for it? Alright, let's do this. Number 5 is the multivitamin. Kind of obvious, isn't it? Yes, the multivitamin. The multivitamin is going to bridge the gap in your eating habits, meaning not every food you eat that day is going to have all the essential vitamins and minerals you need. That's okay. The multivitamin will bridge the gaps. Does the multivitamin replace the calories and replace the food? Absolutely not. In fact, you're better off absorbing the nutrients through the food. Still, the multivitamin's there as a sort of insurance policy. Speaking of food, I did mention this. I mentioned a protein supplement in my previous video. That is number 4. Now, protein comes in many different forms. Meat, poultry, dairy, soy. Did I say dairy? I said dairy twice. Oops. But there are supplements that do multiple different types of protein in one powder, which is great because different forms of protein digest at different rates. For instance, you may get a whey protein which digests like that. Or you may get a casein protein, or in fact, you may not even use it as a powder at all. You have some cottage cheese and pineapple. The cottage cheese, which is a casein protein, digests a lot slower, and you have a little bit more stable protein intake throughout your day or throughout your nights, whatever you ate it. So, you could get a protein powder with multiple forms of protein, or you could just get a whey protein, and then if you have no inhibitions about eating dairy, go ahead and have a reasonably calorie dairy product. My favorite is cottage cheese and pineapple. Yum. Use peaches too. Anyway, remember, supplement it with other protein forms. Now, if you have a vegetarian or a vegan lifestyle, you're going to have to use soy. Alright, go for it. If you don't eat meat, you're going to have to get it through dairy sources, or play it by ear. Whatever restrictions you have, there's ways around it because there's many different proteins with many different amino acid profiles out there. And the variety is what's going to make the protein work. Makes sense? Speaking of aminos, number 3 is going to be an amino acid supplement. Now, what is an amino acid? An amino acid is actually the building block of a protein. So you may be asking yourself, why not just take the protein? The simplest metaphor I could explain about amino acids and why take them, if protein was brick, amino is mortar. I mean, at a material state, brick and mortar are kind of the same thing. But mortar is the more dissolved version of brick. It's kind of the mush that you put in between the bricks to bring them all together. That's the thing. Certain amino acids will chain on to another amino acids to form the protein strand. Now, I'm going to save you the science. The amino acid is going to help the protein optimize itself within your body. And the amino acids goes towards other protein functions in the body, such as brain function and brain cognition, things like that, immunity. Every cell in your body is made of a sort of amino acid. So, while your protein supplement's going towards your muscle building habits, your amino acids is going towards the muscle building habits and the cellular function of all the other cells in your body. Kind of a big deal. So, have an amino acid supplement to add towards your protein. Now, one of my favorite ways of taking amino acids is in a flavored powder form. I was going to bring mine out, but it's in the cabinet. What I do is, once a day, I'll take a really good amount of water and put a scoop of the amino acid supplement in. It's a very, very tasty fruit flavoring supplement. And in fact, if you don't see yourself taking a lot of water in a day because water is just boring with no taste, the amino acid supplement actually adds good taste to the water, all the while giving you a good supplement to add to your day. Kind of a win-win. Number 2 on my countdown. Omega supplements. Omega fish oil sub. Ooh. I could go through a laundry list of great benefits of omega acids. Omega healthy fatty acids. Improved heart, improved respiratory system. Decreased inflammation of joints. Improved testosterone or hormone balance no matter what gender you are. Boom. Take it. It's not that hard. Just add it to your multivitamin throughout the day. Or however you take your multi. Now, another thing that you could add to your multivitamin is number 1, vitamin D. We don't get enough vitamin D. That's why we get sunburn nowadays. Because our body doesn't take as much vitamin D steadily as it's used to. And then when we're hanging out in the sun for some reason, it's too much. It's too much sunlight and you're getting burned. You're not absorbing and your melatonin ain't keeping up with the process. Now, there's other reasons why you get sunburned. I'm not here to discuss it, but here's my point. Vitamin D has become one of the hidden heroes of disease prevention. Now, we always say vitamin C and vitamin E are the main kings of boosting your immunity. And when you're sick, old mama used to say, take more vitamin C, drink your orange juice. And yeah, it's true. But vitamin D has also been known for doing a similar job and optimizing your immunity. In fact, a study has shown that patients who have cancer, that are going through cancer treatments, when supplemented with vitamin D, they raise their odds of survival. In fact, let me just add even more to that. Some research has shown that vitamin D is vital in preventing cancer. It's a plague of the 21st century. It was a plague of the 20th. And I know there's many families that have had some person suffer from cancer somewhere in their family chain. So it's not one of those hereditary things. It just happens nowadays. It just goes down. It's unfortunate because it is a pretty serious thing that could happen to you. So let's prevent it with vitamin D. Take it in any way you want to. It's liquid, pill. In fact, most vitamin D pills are just microscopically small. They're tiny. But add it to your omegas with your multi. Take it all down. And you have just prevented one of the worst things that could happen to your body. Which is why it was number 1. Because you could have all these muscle building and fat burning supplements in your arsenal. But shoot, if you get a disease, especially as serious as that, it slows down everything. And being healthy is what this is all about. So, if you have any additional questions, hunt me down. Hunt anybody down here at CBC. And keep in mind, one thing I wanted to bring up. We're actually going to be at Vitamin Shop this weekend, August 17th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So, have a stop by, say hi. If you're there to get some supplements, best place to get it. Once again, we're going to be over there August 17th between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So, stop by, have a visit. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy your day.